Good evening, and welcome to the stream in which I do the strange things for your amusement. Yeah, das ist gut. I'm here. I'm back at my house. I received a negative on my COVID test. It turns out what Indigo and I had was some sort of a bug, some sort of stomach bug with multi-day long headaches and severe abdominal discomfort. But it wasn't COVID, so that's a plus. I'm back at my house now because I'm not a danger to my roommates. And I'm hooked up with all my usual equipment, so I actually have like a halfway decent microphone and everything. You shouldn't be able to hear my beard scratching through the entire broadcast, which is a plus. And as an added bonus, I've eliminated democracy from the selection of alcoholic beverages, and I've decided to go with this Shiner Candied Pecan as tonight's beverage. That's what I would like to drink. So that is what I am going to drink. And I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. And you're going to sit there, and you're going to like it. That's my plan. It may not have been yours, but here we are. Start things off proper. Get myself into the proper mind frame for playing video games, which is to say, not really even intoxicated, but just a little bit. Hey, what's how you doing, that guy? Good to see you. Am I gonna smell first? It smells. Wow. That's well. I can see why this would be a fair upgrade from that. Banana. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it's a fine film. Yeah, that's really candy-y and roasty. It smells like pecan pie, mixed with beer, as you might find it. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's more complex than you might think. There is the faintest, tiniest whisper of coffee. Just a whisper of coffee. This is Pat's ASMR channel. But what you're going to get out of this primarily is candied pecan. It has a crunchy, crispy, roasty, toasty, caramely. It's not too much of a sugar rush. It's like, have you ever had what are they? Mary Jane's or Squirrel Nut Zippers? Not the band, but the candy. It's like an old-fashioned toffee kind of thing with some nuts in there. Is the kind of thing that I'm getting off of this, combined with an ale flavor. It's well, let's go ahead and read the thing. It says, "When it's finally sweater weather, welcome it with this candied pecan ale in hand. Brewed with roasted praline pecans, this robust porter provides subtle notes of roasted pecan, vanilla. Yeah, I can get the vanilla, caramel. Already said it, and brown sugar. They're not wrong. Crafted to be the perfect companion to those cold Texas winters. Well, I'm not in Texas, and that's very apropos. I did not read this beforehand, but Texas is currently like completely frozen over, and their idiot governor is blaming it on green energy, claiming that their solar panels and that their wind turbines broke down because it was too cold. But guess what, boss? Solar panels and wind turbines work in Antarctica, and that's what powers our research facilities down there. So it ain't on them. I got a feeling maybe you just don't know how to run a state, dickbag. Take care of your people. Meanwhile, this is a proper beer for a Texas winter, is what I would say. I'm slightly craving this, and that's just from the description. Yeah, it really has. It has all of those things that you want. It's got a little sugary bit to it. but it's not overly aggressive. I'm getting the vanilla. I'm getting the brown sugar. I'm getting the caramel. I'm getting the pecans, the nuttiness of it. But underlying that is still a full-bodied ale, sensibly priced at I don't know. But it's good. It's real good. I'm pleased. I'm going to mute this because I can hear the Discord sound going off. And well, frankly... Oh my. Alright, fine. I'm going to have to drop your volume completely. Yeah, I can't afford to be doing that whole thing. But that reminds me, it's about time I changed up my lighting scheme and we switched things over to control. So, stream room. Guys. Am I not connected? There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. And let's get back to the game, shall we? This right here is probably going to be the final control video, I think. I figure we're going to finish off the expansion pack here. I think this might be control done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you want right there. What? No. Hello? What? No. There we go. I don't need any of that shit. Okay. So we got it this far. Oh, okay. So I'm going to... Oh, he's over there. Oh, where the hell are you? You creepy bastard. He mutters things to himself, and I hate it. How's the audio? No, way too quiet. Way too quiet. That a little better? I'm definitely coming in above it, but the music is happening. Yeah, you could... Alright. Here's the test. Here's the test. Ready? If you can hear me clearly... Did you hear me clearly while I was shooting? Because that'll be the indicator right there. Wow, just blew that guy up on the wall. Brutal. What is he saying over there? Crazy son of a bitch. Good evening, Lynn. Would you mind telling me if you can hear me clearly over the gunfire there? I just got back into my own digs, and I'm trying to make sure that that the audio is back to where it was. What the hell am I gonna do with this? Okay, well that's the whole room, isn't it? See you later, you creepy bastard. With your peg leg and your back horns.
Where's it running off to now?
Hate that guy. Good. Good, good, good. Glad to hear it. And I've never watched any of the Despicable Me movies, and I can't imagine that I ever will. But, I don't know, maybe they are good, or maybe I'm just being a pretentious snob. I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. I've been one so long that it's
All aboard?
hard for me to be sure. All right. Well, Tomb Raider's ready. I had it installed. I have two PlayStations. I have a regular one that is deeply, deeply flawed and is malfunctioning like crazy, and then I have the PlayStation Pro that I bought to replace it. And the deeply flawed one is over at Indigo's place, but the Pro is the one that I stream from. So that. So yes, I already did a Tomb Raider thing, and I had to install it on this one too.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Oh my God! Fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seat. In your seat. Nothing can stir. Sit down. Everyone, hold on.
This train seems to remember what happened to it.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
Brockway, Ogdenburg, and North Haverbrook.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
Did you hear him go, skip it? That was like 100% me if I were hosting a dinner thing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
This
and
one.
Welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Then this one.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
And then some music for dinner.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
I love that guy. He's my hero. Alright, then they ate dinner. Then something went wrong.
Oh my God! Fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seat. In your seat. Nothing can stir. Sit down. Everyone.
Whoa! I like that one guy. And then they crashed. Seems like that's the order it happened in, right? Did I do it wrong? I did it right. Cool. Okay. That is the order. Now I can get out of here.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a ticket?
I do not.
You had a pretty dark ride, huh?
Yeah,
But
seems
I
like a
hope
bad
you're
time.
done replaying it now.
So how is everybody doing? We all having a nice evening? Feels good to be back in the chair. I miss it when I'm gone. Is that weird to say? Well, it's a fact. I don't know what else to tell you. There's got to be evil afoot out here. Okay, glad you're happy to be in the chair. Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't you be? I just know there's got to be some of those creepy, like, pools of evil darkness around here. Yeah, there's one. Dead ahead. A pool of darkness. Get out of here, you big pile of sludge. This is Shining Time Station, not creepy sponge-like station. Thomas can't be a useful engine while you're around. Aha! There you are. Get the crap out of here. Dirty motherfucker. Alright, so we did that. Where the hell did he run off to now? Oh, okay, he's in the hole. Yeah, okay, go in the hole. Ah, shit. I don't know to think about an astral spike in a while. Had to send someone a whisper. A whisper? Yeah, you can DM me. Your trusted friend of the stream, Nye Guy, can... Shit, man, I'd give you my phone number if it weren't crazy-ass long distance. Yeah, absolutely. Shaded specimen captured. An alert from the expunged Washington monitoring station indicated minor expunged activity occurring in the area. Agent Estevez was dispatched to investigate. Inside the expunged lodge, she discovered the facility's former owner, Dr. Emil Hartman. He had been converted into a shaded individual, per definitions found in File 634 1923, and displayed violent behavior characteristic of its type. Agent Estevez alerted the on-site research team to the specimen's presence, and, with some difficulty, it was successfully contained in a black rock cell. The cell and its inhabitant were transported safely back to HQ, where the specimen remains detained in the expunged sector as part of the expunged AWE investigation. Once the investigation is closed, research teams have petitioned to relocate this specimen to their sector for study. All right, I'm checking the old DMs here, bud. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Cool. It is done. The thing which you have asked is done. There we are. Just my head was getting cut off. It was making me uncomfortable. Can't stand when my head gets cut off. You know what I mean. We've all been there. Dear God, no! It's getting closer! I hate that thing. Ah! It's actively changing around us. Oh, yeah, absolutely, buddy. Ingen problem. Oh, that's... Is this an active threshold? Like, I'm kind of a little freaked out here. I'm a little alarmed. Launch speed boost. I'm sorry, launch speed boost? Just go ahead and have a look into that. Personal mods. Launch speed on launch kill. Oh. Baloney. Baloney, I say. Not the kind of mod I want or need. In fact, Gonna destroy several of these. Just a giant pile of disappointment. That's what this is. Alright, there we go. Nearly completed Infamous Second Son. I had to restart it the other day, and I'm on the final missing. Nice. I presume it's been a much more enjoyable experience for you because you weren't playing as the bad guy. Like, it's okay. If you go back and you play Infamous and Infamous 2, both of them have like a compelling reason to be bad. Infamous Second Son, it actively makes you feel like a pile of trash. Like, playing through the first one and the second one actually has a very, very good reason why your character might go bad. And why it would actually serve not just him, but why it would serve the interests of several other individuals in the game. But playing as the bad guy as Delsin, like the whole thing is like, hey, are you a raging psychopath? Do you like playing games and pretending to be the murderer you secretly aspire to be later in life? I feel like the whole playthrough was just somebody who was mad at their stepdad and was like, I'm gonna get him. You know, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, we're in the creepy room. Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. I enjoy those sounds very much. There's Dr. Hartman. Not to be confused with the Dr. Hartman from Family Guy. That up there, and that up there. Sit up there. I said get that up there. There we go. God, shit, they're coming. I gotta go. Okay. And there. What the hell did I do that for? I can't even... Good moment in the evil karma was run up the fetch. Seemed more intense with evil... I guess. The fact that he threatened to break your own brother's nose, definitely a high point. I don't know, some of the abilities are cool, like the demon claw that you stab through a guy's heart and then rip out of it. Like that's neat. But not neat enough to justify just feeling like trash. That one. There we go.
We need another power core.
Yeah, we need a lot more power cores.
Darkness in the driver's seat.
Darkness in the driver's seat. Interesting. There you go. That's how you get rid of a window. When you need a window gone, and it positively has to be there overnight, hurl fucking concrete at it. Pauline Augustine. And now I'm just having fun breaking out the windows. Like, I'm not even bothering with the mission here. Hang on. Just a little touch up there in the corner. We are... That's a clean break. It's a clean break right there. Had a funny moment on stream earlier with the angel sword. I healed this civilian and was about to hit a core relay with the sword to get the last video power. They also just auto-locked on this poor civvy with the sword and punted him in the building. It sounds about right. When you go good karma, most of your abilities seem to be themed around, like, being able to hurl stuff out into the world without causing too much damage to bystanders. And when you play as evil karma, it's like you can't do anything without horrifically, catastrophically murdering large crowds of people. Alright, well that's just the horsiest shit I ever done saw. Go. Got that one. Wow! I'm going to need to be a lot more careful with those. Oh yeah, now they're constantly running around and they're like, oh look! A huge explosive battle taking place in the streets. I'm curious about this. And they like get right in your way. It's ridiculous. Think that's funny? Look at this guy. He walks around with his ass in the air. Dr. Hartman wants it, and he wants it bad. That's why he walks around perpetually ready for it. Hey kids, you like explosives? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Yep. You dick. Where are you, creepy bastard? You mean this big switch right here? Suck on this, asshole. Please don't suck on this, asshole. That's... No! It's the worst thing I've said all day. There's a comma there. A comma. Is this good comedy? I can't tell anymore. Alright, I guess I'll follow you into the... Wait, what? The game just took a big turn in the story there. Yeah, absolutely. This... Alright, let's follow him. Oh. He's not here. Well, that's annoying. Guess I can pick up the last of these precious pieces. Are we going? Are we moving? Alright. Oh, I thought maybe the train was going to move along the tracks. I guess I... Well, you know what happens when you assume. What the hell am I doing? So we're going back to active investigations. Over here. Now that we've turned all of that on, we can go into the center place that we couldn't go before. Why, I reckon that's it precisely. Most certainly. Looks like I've cleared this place out pretty well, too. Yeah, massive underground facility. The, this expansion pack, honestly, I would say is probably about the same size as the original game. So the fact that they just, you know, built us a new expansion, it's pretty solid.
Director, ma'am, great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door to the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly, like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to.
Yeah.
They must have messed him up or something.
You haven't had to look at his ass.
A bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man, or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects. Ugh, nasty.
Real
Did you say
professional,
something?
Winston.
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind. Just go after Hartman. Oh, so disgusting.
Yeah, I would say that a lot of love went into this game.
Rewritten. The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
Okie dokie. Man, that's tasty. That's such a treat.
Stuck. Let's go take care of it.
Let's see here. Light as a weapon. See if we can get a twofer. We did not. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Oh, boy. No lack of the juice. Excuse me, sir. I don't know where the hell you come from, but I know exactly where you're going. Straight to hell! No, we're not throwing the lamp around. Come on, guys. Hate that lamp. With a dry cool wit like that, I could be an action hero. Let's claim a control point. It'll be a lot of fun. That wasn't nearly as much fun as I was expecting. Abilities. Well, I'm not going to upgrade the melee ability. When the hell have I ever used it? I use C's sometimes. Can I upgrade anything? Ooh, upgrade search. Surge! Upgraded again. Surge! There we are.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Harmon.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I've provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this. I am a well-connected man. You're making
Well connected
a dire
to
mistake, my
the
friend.
darkness.
Until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work.
Yeah, you have the right to remain silent.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
Okay, so he went mad with power.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Sorry, those are just so weird that I have to react accordingly.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Oh, why thank you. It is a stylish hoodie, isn't it? Why, they're available on redbubble.com/shop/narcloft. They're also available on designedbyhumans/shop.com/shop/narcloft. So, oh yeah, no, I make them and they got the cool logo on them. A couple of different options for logos on them. What the fuck? You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Well, that had to do it, right? Yeah, there we go. Got some keys here.
Going mad.
Skip.
Had to escape.
Well,
right?
escape. Get away.
Escape.
Writing. Fixing by writing.
A hero needed a crisis.
Brought in redheaded lady.
About the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. intelligence.
I mean, like, Mao, Fra Mao? 1, 2, and 3. Get the power on. Shit.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. What happened here?
He hates it when I get to the light. Drives him nuts. There's got to be one more around here. Ah, there it is. I'm looking at it. You like a little wipe? Creepy bastard. What you doing over there? Say something. Yeah, basically. He was already corrupted by the darkness, but then he got corrupted by the hiss as well. And he's just kind of off his nut. Press the button. Like that? Don't point that thing at me. Jesus! Yeah, pretty bright out again, huh? Shit. I can't recoup my abilities until I get back in the goddamn light. Shit. That sucks. Oh, that's what I was going for. Yeah, off your nut. This is the final fight with this guy. Shit! Need to get into that glow for a little bit. Charge up my powers. Get back over this way. Grab that. Throw it in there. There we go. Builds himself up a lovely shield in that time. And then he fucking disappears. You fucking loser. Look at you now.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Follow the cause. It's happening again. No return.
A highly immersive game. You have been warned. Essentially, that's a teaser for they're going to come up with a new Alan Wake game. So. Sorry, I really screwed up my headphones there. I'm good. But it's good to have that over with. Yeah. Yeah, that was the guy who was writing to me the whole time. That was Alan Wake, and then Emil Hartman is I guess the bad doctor from Alan Wake. The song "Take Control" that you listen to is by the Old Gods of Asgard, which is the fictional band from Alan Wake. So yeah, they connected them all together for fun, which I think is quite neat. Alice Wake interview. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on Expunged 2017. See file Expunged for full transcript. The interview conducted by Agents Shaw and Dempsey revealed that Mrs. Wake has had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment, address expunged. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan, but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in the relevant hallway's light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the expunged. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of Supply Request Form L5014 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and administration for approval. I've never played any of the Alan Wake games either. I just started doing research on them after playing this one and found that it's the same. Remedy is the company that made both games, and that they decided to tie the two universes together. In fact, they're essentially going to have like a full kind of like an MCU, except it's going to be in RGU, a Remedy gaming universe, is the idea. Anyway, and they're kind of playing around with the possibilities of all of that. I forgot, there's one more guy I need to take care of. Tomasi got away from me at the beginning of the game. He ain't going to make it through the night. I would be down to play the Alan Wake games. I just, I don't know. I don't even know if they're on PlayStation 4 or it's probably a PS3, which I have, but I need a different adapter to play those games and stream them on Twitch. It's so stupid. Elgato couldn't make it so that they just put everything together. Let's see. Yeah, this is the way. Get fucked! There we are. Basically just set up a horrible little shooting gallery there for me, didn't you, fellas? Twitch is really quiet tonight. I checked to see what viewership looked like on a number of different games, and like, hot diggity damn. It's like half of what I'm used to seeing it at on all of them. Even World of Warcraft isn't at its usual 60K. It's at like 40K or something. I'm wondering if there's some sort of an event that I'm not familiar with, like a sporting game, a game of sports that you know, is the reason that I'm not seeing so many people on. Well, oh, maybe over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Whee! Go this way. I'm going to Tomasi's Fix-It Shop to fix Tomasi. He's right in there. Right in there. I mean... Sterling. How you been, Tabasi? Yeah, dodge that. What are we doing here? Jesus, how many of you are there? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I blew myself up! I fired an explosive round into his face and he was right next to me. That Texas would account for a large portion, but I don't think that large of a portion. No, I'm gonna have to run all the way back there. Shit. Thought it was funny, but it's not funny now. It's making me run long distances for no reason. I don't like that. What if I go this way instead?
How many cases like Ordinary are there? How many AWE research areas are waiting in forgotten sectors? I'll need to look into them once the hiss has been dealt with.
You make that sound like something that's going to happen anytime in the near future. The hiss is basically just this game's version of Corona. Apparently it's never gonna fucking go away. I hope so too. Wow, that was all in one shot, huh?
I'm the only one who knows what really happened in Ordinary. When this is over, maybe I'll write it all down.
What the fuck? Just got one-shotted. Man, I hope not. I'm so sick of this thing already. It just keeps going and going. It seems like America's just decided to open back up. Well, I need to go get a vaccine. Is what I gotta do. Because people here are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I went out into the food court in the mall to get lunch today. Even the people serving food don't have their masks on properly. What are you doing, guys? Is that all of them? You're dead last in line for a vaccine? Why? Because you don't work with the public? I haven't heard anything about vaccines here. The UK government is currently working their way through OAP homes first. Might be a while before they get people around my age. Yeah. I want people to start taking this thing seriously.
There you are.
Mr. Tomasi. So nice of you to join us. Oh my god, it's one of those things. This is an absolute bloody nightmare. Yeah, well, I could have seen that coming. It's sorted mostly by age and whether you're an at-risk patient or not here. They don't even seem to care that I'm basically commuting essential work. Yeah. Well, I suppose it can't be helped. They've just started age group 75 to 84 here. The oldest folks there. Necromedium, hey, how you doing? Good to see you back. We're discussing the woes of the pandemic. Not the woes, but the woes.
There you are.
Let's see if we can't level the playing field here a little bit. Control's #1 most dodgy boy. Ow. Yes, I think I might enjoy getting him on the defensive for a little bit. shit! This guy is harder than Hartman was. This is... Yeah, the rock shields are awesome. But hot damn. This is a lot more challenging than Hartman was. I would like to be able to do that. To just pull material up in the way and stop people from getting at me. Be pretty rad. Telekinesis is not a bad choice for superpower.
There you are.
What happened to your shield? Here's where they come in. Here's where I need to start worrying about you being a dick. And then if I can possess you and send you against him, fantastic. Yeah, see, that's fine. What the... Why did that blow up in my face? Literally. Why are they exploding in my face? Well, I guess I just can't use explosive rounds anymore because they're just blowing up like right when they come out of the gun. All I did was hurt myself. That's bad shit, dude. Is that one of his powers? I've never had that happen before. That's crazy. Well, this is a boss. This is Tomasi. He's the first boss, and you don't beat him then. He gets away. I got an idea for Mr. Tomasi. And it's one that I don't think he's going to like very much, if I'm being honest. That's not a bad idea. You don't dodge those so good, do you? That's how I'm gonna take his ass down. You clowned on me for a while there, Tomasi, but it ain't gonna... I hope you had your fun. Alright, that's it for that guy. There's a man making his way up the stairs. Do you see him? This man thinks he's funny. That man isn't funny. That man is dead. Which is incidentally my favorite thing about that man. Mr. Tomasi, you enjoyed your reign of terror for far too long, and now it is at an end. You can hide, but you don't run. Shotgun is no good here, sir. Okay. I think it's just me and him now. I think his cronies are done. Nope. How many more cronies do you get to summon? It's over.
I guess the Bureau should start looking for new locations.
Woo! You can only blow up my explosives in my own face so many times before I stop letting you and I break out the horrifying beam weapon. I think that's an important lesson for us all to learn. Wouldn't you agree? Blow up my explosive weapon in my face once, shame on you. Blow up my explosive weapon in my face twice, shame on you. Blow up my explosive weapon in my face 3 or 4 times, maybe 4 or 5 times, shame on me. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field, at approximately expunged. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical expunged, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not expunged on record. The sphere has a broken portion, as if something expunged from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The communications department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the America Overnight program to expunged. Note, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigations sector. Interesting. It's really.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls.
A horrifying experimental beam weapon is really, really great.
Container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't even tell you, it wasn't long before we found them scattered in the field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website.
Basically, yeah. I love me a good railgun. So, we don't know what the hell this thing is. And we don't know what was inside it. We do know that there's a portion of it that's damaged. Or missing. But I don't see any portion that's incongruous with the rest. Oh, maybe this corner here? No? It all looks pretty much intact to me. Maybe whatever they're talking about is on the bottom. Hard to say. I don't suppose that much matters. I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna go back to, the main offices and see if they've got any other exciting missions for me. Wait, what? Oh, that's the one I'm in. Okay, well, Central Executive. I think that might have been the last boss. Hartman was more dramatic, like the way that he died and the way that there was like a fun end cinematic to go with it. But I had Tomasi as a leftover, and I wasn't about to let him just sit there. He was way the hell harder than Hartman. He just doesn't have a fun cinematic to go with him. What can I tell you? See if Emily has anything to say.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to...
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
And I think that's... What's Dylan's condition?
How's Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology is
I love
certainly
Eugene's
altered
boss
by
fight.
it.
It's my favorite one of the
I
game.
can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
I think it would be very, very cool if you got a chance to, like, if they made a sequel to this.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child.
Lynn, are you
Don't
going to
just
bed?
assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Okay.
Yes,
Have a good
ma'am,
night, Lynn.
Dr. Faden.
Thanks for stopping in.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Who moved my waveform with the hiss recording? Sorry.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Visit my brother.
I'll be here waiting for you when you wake up, brother.
Oh, he's grown his hair back.
If you wake up.
Can I go in there with him? No. Okay. Wonder if they'll do like an expansion pack or another expansion pack or a sequel. Be nice. Well, that was a rather anticlimactic conclusion, I'm afraid, but that's Control. That's all I've got for you on Control right now. I'm thinking I might switch it up. How do you guys feel about Tomb Raider or the other one with the Dragon Age Inquisition? Because really, I could play either one of them. Ooh, tubes.
Any luck finding the armory? None. Looks like it got shifted. We have
Tubes.
Fuck, whose side is the house on? Alright, we'll keep teams looking. Hope to watch on the old
Well, those are fun.
We need that fucking ammo.
You're more into Tomb Raider? Alright, well hang tight and I'll do some Tomb Raider. Yep. The guy isn't making this easy, you know that? One is for Tomb Raider, one is for Dragon Age. Well, Necromedium's the new guest, so I guess I'm gonna go with Dragon Age. Sorry, Night Guy. That's just the way it is. But flip a coin. I don't have a coin. Who has coins anymore? Alright, I'm switching to Dragon Age because Necromedium said Dragon Age. And flip a taco. I don't have a taco. A human head. You guys are out of control.